Alright, hello everybody. This video is a couple days late. I apologize for that. Been kind of busy. Had a lot going on. And honestly, kind of been dealing with some stuff. So I put aside trying to create content for a little bit just to kind of get my mind straight. Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. So, this video isn't going to be one of my scripted videos. This is moreover going to be me discussing things that are going to be coming out here relatively soon. Just to sort of get things out of my brain. All right, that's essentially what this channel is. I was originally going to keep it just incredibly lighthearted. It was just going to be like talking about my feelings on like sports or like a little bit of drama or whatever. But the longer, or the more I think about it, and the more that I talk to the people around me, the more I realize I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it just super lighthearted. This isn't just going to be me talking shit about Tom Brady and, you know, the fact that he cheated and doesn't deserve to be considered the best, the greatest of all time, and the weird shit about kissing his son on the mouth. I could make a whole video about that sort of shit, which I probably will. But the more I talk to people, especially like my dad and my brother, and even people at work, honestly, and there's just crazy shit that's been going on all around the world. For instance, Trump getting shot at the other day, among other things that have been going on in the world. I'm finding it increasingly difficult to just listen to what everyone is saying and not give my opinions. I try not to give my opinions too often on huge things because A, I just assume nobody cares, and B, I don't want to argue with people. I don't like arguing. A healthy debate, sure, fine. I'm all in on a healthy debate, as long as it's two people who are being respectful to each other, and just having an actual conversation, and it's not just trash talking. It is legitimately having a debate about a thing. You know, healthy debate is much, much different from arguing. I'm all for healthy debate. I'm all for opening up a dialogue as long as it's constructive and not just people giving each other shit, and, you know, making fun of each other or calling each other idiots or whatever. I'm not okay with people bashing on each other for their opinions or their beliefs. I am not okay with people trash-talking people because of the way that they think. That's simply not okay. But I feel like a dialogue needs to be opened up about things that are going on in the world. I feel like people aren't really able to... People have lost the ability to have a constructive dialogue, and I feel like they just need to be shown how constructive dialogue functions. So I am just going to start sharing my opinions on this, that, and everything on this channel. It's not going to remain just fun. It's not just going to be movies and games, both video and like tabletop or like sport. We will be covering things such as politics and religion and mental health on this channel as well. And I just wanted to put that out there as a warning to people. If people don't want to hear that shit, that's fine. You don't have to. You can watch other content. There will also be other content on this channel, like just talking about video games or sports or music and stuff like that. But there will also be the occasional video where I discuss a thing that happened in the world somewhere and my thoughts and opinions on it from like a geopolitical standpoint. I will also be talking about my opinions on religion on this channel. I know religion is an incredibly touchy subject. Again, anything that I say, I don't mean in a derogatory manner, or like, I'm not saying, I will never look a person in the eye and tell them that they're wrong, no matter what their belief. Well, okay, unless they say the earth is flat, in which case, all right. But that's going to be a whole video in and of its own, in and of itself. Don't you worry. There are very few people on this planet that I say are just straight up fucking stupid. Flat earthers are in the group of people that I say are just straight up fucking stupid. Like, come on. We have so much that proves that the earth is not flat, that it is actually ridiculous that in 2024 you would still believe that the earth is flat. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling about that before this ends up being an 1.5 hour long video. But anyway, we will be discussing religion, politics. It will be more rare. This channel is going to be mostly reserved for me just sort of airing my random nonsensical thoughts and making sketches and yada yada yada. Potentially even some music, because I've been dabbling in that as well. So we'll see what the distribution ends up being, but I can promise you that politics and religion will be the minority of, like, the vast minority. Like, very much the minority. It will be less than 1% of the videos that end up getting uploaded to this channel. But I just wanted these days you have to warn people before you say anything. It's ridiculous, honestly. I shouldn't have to tell you. I mean, think about the name of the channel, Johnarchy. What is that clearly a play on? Anarchy. What is anarchy? That's for another video. I'm not saying that I'm totally in favor of an anarchist state. I am not. That is not accurate. There needs to be some sort of governance. Because otherwise, you know, if we're looking at actual anarchy, like, we're just looking at people robbing each other and shooting each other, and that's simply not okay. There should still be a moral philosophy by which people live their lives, regardless of whether they have a religion or not, whether they believe in a god or multiple gods. It doesn't matter. There is a what I would call definitively morally good way to be. Essentially, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off right now. Batman, basically, he's legitimately how I based my moral structure, is off of Batman and Superman and, you know, the Justice League in general. But my moral beliefs like, are not grounded in religion at all. Although I was raised in a Christian household, that's not actually how I got my moral viewpoint on the world. So I'll break that down also in a later video, because people ask me stuff like that all the time, especially religious people. They ask me how I could possibly believe that I am morally good if I don't have God to back up my moral claims, even though their God not only told them that slavery is okay, but told them how to do it, and that sex slavery is okay, and, that sort of shit. I don't know, guess maybe you just didn't think, oh, maybe they shouldn't take each other as slaves. Anyway, before this video also gets a whole lot of shit, I'm just going to end it. Just wanted to let you all know what's going to be happening. I have to give a warning. Otherwise, people are going to get upset. They're going to get upset anyway. But, you got to warn people before you say shit these days. Otherwise, you get in trouble. And, whatever at this point, honestly. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can feel it. My voice is starting to die. So I'm going to end this for now. Thank you. And we'll see you next week.